Linda Creed wrote a song called "You're a Big Girl Now," and then Keith Sweat had a song, "You may be young, but you're ready to learn. You're not a little girl, you're a woman. Take my hand, right? I'm not for the taking, so you can do as you please. Don't take my love for granted. I'm all you'll ever need. So no more pigtails in your hair, no more silly looks for the child to stare, no more dolls for you to play, no more comments on the things you'll say. You're a big girl, no more daddy's little girl. Baby, I love you. Baby, I love you. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do now. And all my life, you're my dream come true. You're my dream come true. You're a big girl now. You're a big girl now. Oh, yes, you are. You're my happiness, shining star. You're my big girl now. I don't know if Linda Creed wrote that one or not, but it's a good song, right? But, guys, sure, you'd be right in thinking the sun does rise and set on your ass, but it does on everyone else's as well. I sat and watched the cannibalism thing with Chuck and Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I'm like, yeah, photosynthesis, right? And the gravity maintains our existence through photosynthesis, right? If you don't have photosynthesis and you don't have H2O and the gravity of the situation, you don't eat, right? Okay. You don't eat, you don't live, you die. Okay, so if everything's not in the right place, it doesn't work, right? So when you start fucking with everything being in the right place, it doesn't work, right? So if you build stuff to go into space to continue to keep eating and working, and you fuck up everything you need to eat and work, going into space is kind of like, well, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. We're going to destroy the planet to try to find a new planet to destroy because we're destroying this one and we want to eat and fuck. And okay, well, how about we just put on our brain on a robot? Isn't our brain our existence anyway? Okay, what provides life to the brain? The soul, Ralph, which is infinite glory. I know. How gravity of the situation? Can you see the light? So, you get there and you're like, they did not listen. They're not listening still. Perhaps they never will. Jesus in the Bible. Do you understand? No, Jesus, they don't. What? I'm in Fort Huachuca, fucking Arizona, right in Cochise County, right outside of Fort fucking Huachuca, and fuck. That's all I got to say about that. Fuck. What is a fuck? And when I was a kid, my mom, she was a single kid. And so she could go off into her own little world, listen to music, do her things and stuff. And she had daughters, and of course we were being monitored by a bunch of jealous people and corporations that were jealous of my mom and my dad and their son and wanting, hey, I do it better than he does. I do it better. I will be God of the universe better than him. I'm He-Man. He's actually Skeletor. He thinks he passes himself off as a He-Man, but he's actually Skeletor. Okay, there will not be any plastic toys sold of my likeness, either in this body or the body that was the best basketball player in the country that couldn't play because he didn't want to play because he didn't want to hurt the other kids for money to have sex with a woman that required money for sex. We've already discussed that like 1,000 times, and I don't know why you assholes aren't getting it. Okay. Don't feel sorry for the wide receiver at New Mexico State who laughed in my face. He deserves that. Okay? Not only do I kick every physicist's ass off the, and kick every home invasion scientist in the dick so hard that I never want to put my dick in his bedroom again. Come to my vagina. You need lots of money to come to my vagina. I have the best surveillance network in the world. Slap! Okay. You get slapped. Okay. I wish that you and I had privacy and we could never part. Do you understand? Okay. I've been doing this for more than Earl's life. Adam, Moses, David, Jesus, John, thank you. Pow, we'll be here until further notice. Do you understand? Bruce Line, that dumbass in that fucking t-shirt and his cowboy boots. I don't know, what religion are you? The religion of Ruth. Ruth? What are you talking about? Who's that? You haven't heard of Ruth? The woman that was the grandmother of a man named David? Who begat a man named Jesus Christ? Okay, do you remember the days of slavery? Do you remember what Marcus Garvey said? A people without a knowledge and a history, like a tree without root, dead inside and fall for anything. More money, more money, more money. Is it an evil petting zoo? How many people can we get to accept our money over our cell phones, right? And you're like sitting, guys, this is not even a contest, okay? It never has been a contest, okay? Truth is always truth, and a lie is always lie. Do you photosynthesis the gravity of the situation for your plankton, your grass, and we become the grass, and then the antelopes eat the grass? It's not a circle of life. No, it's no. James Earl Jones nailed it. Who wrote that screenplay? Humaya, humma pickle paya. Okay, do you understand? It's like, yeah. Okay. Guys, but our bodies become the grass? No, that's not what DeGillier said. No, your death and decay becomes petroleum. What? Yeah. But doesn't some of our poop provides, you put fertilizer on the flowers and you see your poop, but isn't that part of our death and decay? That's right. It's what you don't need and you discard. So he's right. Shit. So yeah, it's a technically yes. Humma pickle pie. You need to break it down to the quirk, to the atom, to the quirk, to the atom, to the quirk, atom to the quirk. But it's cool. Relativity. So you're sitting there and you just don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Oh my God, you've got cross-eyed. That's okay. She's really got a nice body and she's fun to have sex with. Will it last? I don't know. Ice, baby. Nothing rhymes with Winkle. Yes, Dinkle man rhymes with Winkle. Dinkle eventually, man, gets eventually placed by a center for a minor league basketball team at the Casper Event Center. And she says, you weren't nearly as big as them. I should hope so. The man was 7 foot tall and the other guy was 6'6". I'm only 6 foot tall. But Andre Griffin, yeah. The star tailback at Pasco High School when I was in 6th grade and Walter McKinney's sister was there talking to the girlfriend of Andre Griffin, right? Andre Griffin was 5'6". He had over a 12-inch penis. She made sure all the girls in the group knew that. And he was our best player. And I'm like, I hope he has a good cup to cover the. And I'm worried that the linebackers are going to hurt Andre's penis and we may lose the game. Because, where's he going to keep that thing, right? I'm saying he's only 5'6", man. He's our best player. And I'm worried about that because it hurts. They hit you. Guys, they will throw the baseball at your genitalia. They will throw the football at your genitalia. Okay? They will shove your genitalia into a basketball pole. Okay, believe me, you don't have to say you love me, I will understand. You don't have to stay forever, just be close at hand. Believe me. Yes, Dusty Springfield, I get it. The only boy that could ever teach you was a son of a preacher man. Look, okay? Selfish assholes will do anything to be the best. And the best are not selfish assholes. That's why they're the best. Hi, Adam Moses Davis John. My name is Earl. It's Book of Revelation. It's the story of my life. Not a good whistler. I never could do Roger Whisker's whistling thing. No, man, he probably hold a note better than me. But no, I was never a very good whistler. I could not spin a basketball on my finger. I cannot roller skate or ice skate. Okay, I could outrun everybody on the planet by the time I was in high school and out-jump everybody on the planet by the time I was in high school. If you came and you threw a butcher knife at my leg, I could do a Simone Biles move that would make Simone Biles say, I have to practice every day and he did it better than I do. Well, I'm the spirit of King David. I protect people from being raped or murdered. Never, ever would I let my sister go to the Olympics and get a gold medal and money for her sexual prowess to be sexually powerful. Because that's batshit fucking crazy. Okay, right. Okay, there you go. And I'm not going to Washington, D.C. to get nationalized as a citizen of people that see money for sex as reality. Right? Okay. Moses, don't talk to these two about anything you need to do any of the bureaucracy in the United States of America. Come to me first. I had to tell Moses that because Adams and Curtis, you can wash your ass, but if you don't ask your asshole, your whole ass will stink. Because you guys sent this man to Washington, D.C. on Thanksgiving to do bureaucracy, and they're laughing and going, yeah. And I'm like, that's a 600-mile round trip, guys. We're in the middle of a desert storm. Next time, put shaving cream on his hand and tickle his nose when he's sleeping or something. But don't put the man in a car and send him 600 miles round trip to cause heart disease and cancer in little girls that like Cinderella dresses. I mean, it's all funny until somebody gets hurt, right? Oh, let's go drop bombs on people and then become a hero, and then let's all wave at the kids getting bombarded with radiation in the hospital suite above the stadium. Go Hawkeyes, right? Damn. Have you ever been the only person in the whole world that can actually see, and then when you speak, all the people that can't see tell you to shut up because they need to make more money to fuck? And you're like, oh, well, how many views do you have? 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. But the quantum computing is aware of my existence. That'll do, Peg. That'll do. I don't have little green things hanging from my face, and I can't scare sharks away by screaming at them. I don't know if I can scare sharks away from screaming at them. I might be able to. I don't know about now. I've been chemically poisoned to the point where I'm so vulnerable physiologically that it's probably going to take me about 2 years to recover being in an absolutely pristine environment. Tough guy, yeah. I mean, if I was a woman, I would want to spend the whole time during my recovery, if I loved me, if I was a woman that loved me, walking up to me and go, how you feeling, hon? Oh, yes. And I look across his smiling lips and realize I found my morning sun. And if that's not loving me, then all I've got to say, God didn't make little green apples, and it don't rain in Indianapolis when the summer comes. In the summertime, it's when the winter comes. It don't snow when the winter comes. I'm sorry. Did O.C. Smith write that or somebody else do it? O.C. Smith sings his best, but that always bothered me because I wake up in the morning with my hair in my eyes and she says hi. I was like, you got an afro. You ain't got no hair in your motherfucking eyes. It was a white dude that wrote this song. Yeah. Because you remember Lacey Childers in our dorm room? He goes, you wake up in the middle of the night when it's hot and you do this. It's like, what? He goes, yeah, you wake up and it's hot and you're sweaty. We were in Wichita Falls. And he goes, you do this. Why are you doing this? Oh, I'm moving my hair. Because in Phoenix, I used to get hot and wake up and I'd have to, move it'd get sweaty and under me. And I had long hair. He goes, you wake up in the middle of the night and you do this. I'm like, I'm moving my hair. He goes, it ain't there no more. I was like, yeah, I know. It's only like 2 months out, man. Cut me a break, right? La loved it. Oh, she loved my hair. Me? I liked it. I didn't like when she had a quadruple orgasm and she grabbed a hold of it and pulled it real hard. That was not fun. It's like, Edward James gets it. Right? You run and then they pull your hair. So I had to cut my hair because they will pull your hair. They will tackle you by your hair. That's why I don't have my dreads no more. Lively up yourself. That's why you see defensive backs with lots of braids, but you don't see as many wide receivers with long braids. Or quarterbacks or, Oh, yeah, defensive players have, Clay Matthews, E.J. Hawk, right? Long hair. Oh, he's got gorgeous long hair. Troy Polamalu, look at all that gorgeous long flowing hair. How come Patrick Mahomes doesn't have long hair? Oh. Tyreek Hill? No, the motherfuckers will pull your hair. They will pull you down by your hair. Get out of here. Ask Angel Reese and Christina Ionescu and Caitlin Clack. Yeah. How about we just live the Lord's Prayer and put your peaches in the basket? Bueller? Anyone? Am I just the nicest kid in the world? And that's it? It's just like the fuck for the buck stops here and it will never leave this room. Oh, son of a bitch. We suck again, right? I went and got Leah Remini, Jennifer Lopez, Jaden Smith, Willow Smith. Hi, Willow. Hi, Jaden. I couldn't get Trey. Trey doesn't have a YouTube thing. They don't allow me on Facebook anymore, so I can't connect to Trey. Love you, Trey. Trey's a nice kid. Why are they so unhinged? And they're not unhinged. They're abused by people that want to use them for propaganda. Guys, it is so hard. Okay. I don't know how Dimas does it. You got to go to Cosmo Cogs and Spaceship Sprockets all day with these guys. What would you do? I'd look at them and say, what do you want to do today? Same thing John Mendoza said about people that are married for 20 years. All right, have a nice day. Ron, my buddy Ron, worked at White Sands his whole life, okay? He worked with self-righteous people that call themselves Christians that got off on mass murdering people in exploited nations. Ron was a Chiricahua, right? Ron put up a poster over his desk of a little Ethiopian kid with a vulture, starving to death with a vulture sitting on a tree waiting for the kid to die, right? He looked at all those Christian guys that he worked with and he said, that's you motherfuckers, that vulture up on that fucking tree. I'm Chiricahua. If you guys would have showed up here 100 years ago, I had took you out, staked your ass, stripped you naked, staked your asses out, slit your eyelids and poured honey on them. No, I wouldn't sit and listen to you scream as the ants ate your eyes out. I got better things to do, like love my children and feed them. Not a sadistic fucker like you. Halliburton don't care if an Arab mom dies, Arab baby dies sucking on a mommy's tit, right? Hey, look, it's Carl from the cell. Yeah, he's one of your top scientists that gives you your top AI. Hey, Demis. Hey, Sam. Hey, Ralph, right? It's real hard going to work. We're working with these guys. Oh, fuck, right? Now, you understand why Mass and Jeff are talking about going into space. Because who's willing to try? Save our sweet world. Save that was destined to die, right? Some people can accept the fact that Kal-El will no longer exist and that his son will not be the man with x-ray vision that flies around the earth in 1 second and gets his girlfriend stolen by Hank because he's got a super squirm when he's got a little worm, right? Do you understand? It's funny. Dinkle man. Ice, baby. But I thought it was hilarious myself. All through high school and college, right? Well, college, right? I'm dating these black girls with bedowed bodies, right? And there's these black guys all holding their big 12-inch penis when we're coming out the club, right? And we date, and the girls won't be allowed to date me because of tribalism and racism in their families, right? And they used to come back, I want to have sex with you. Sex is so much better with you. I feel like a woman. I feel loved. He's not as good as bad as you, but my family won't let me be with you. Right? Well, but he has 6 more inches on between his legs than I do. Right? You do know there's a lot of lesbians that have sex with each other, enjoy sex with the other woman more than they enjoy sex with a man with a 13-inch penis. It hurts. It's like split. Do a split. No, it hurts, right? So it's like, really, yeah. I'm like, just right. Hey there, hey Goldilocks, want to come to my house, right? So it was like, and he's the Energizer Bunny of love, is what Miriam Delegro Montalvo told everybody at Pope Air Force Base. And trust me, everybody at Pope Air Force Base knew. Everybody at what's the name of that place? Fort Bragg, and the Pentagon knew. And Steffi is a woman. Everybody wants to have sex with you. Everybody, and I'd be like, Steffi, that's not true. Everybody does not want to end up in a sexual relationship with your goofy little white husband. There's a lot of times where Steffi said stuff like that, and I said stuff like that to Steffi, and now I have to sit there and say, Dad, you're right. The Pentagon, the Mormon Church, and the Catholic Church all had a virtual presence in our house because we were more significant to life and living in the planet than Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., and the Kennedys put together. Go figure. It's Book of Revelation. It's story of my life, right? So you're like sitting there going, Steffi was right. Yeah. Patrick was born to save his dad. All these things she said to me, I was like, girl, if your palm itches, you're not going to get money. If your right palm itches, you're not going to get money. And if your left palm itches, you're not going to. No, that's not true. And that's still not true. I hold to that one. But as far as the one about, all these women, okay, we have a virtual. I wish that was my man. Okay. There's women that work in the espionage industry. Why can't he be you? He's faithful too. His wife is true. There's a hot girl that's hotter than his wife shows up and hits on him in the middle of the night wearing a pink camisole and negligee, and she steps into his bed. He looks at her and says, "Hey, it's the guy next door, not here." Right? I mean, he doesn't even skip a beat. He picks up Miriam in her panties and her t-shirt and puts her into bed and goes home and calls his fiance and said, "This is really hard. Could you stop going at the club and screwing around, because I really want to have sex with Sergeant Montalvo because you're being such an asshole. But I promised you I'd marry you, and I promised your dad I would take care of you and that I would be a faithful husband. But your love's not true today." I got to put today's songs on my MP3. Today? Probably not today, but sometime. But, okay, do you understand? Stood me up, Earl. I never stood anybody up, but my personality is too strong for you. Okay. Stood me up, girl, I got my eyes on you. Everybody's got their eyes on me. I'm the guy from the book of Revelation that saves your children from your own ego. Thank you. You're welcome. And this is way more intelligent and entertaining than Star Talk, than Diary of a CEO. Okay? And I'm not trying to win. I just want everybody to live the Lord's Prayer so we don't have to listen to other people talk about things over money. So invention trumps creation. Invention trumps creation. Invention trumps creation. Get a knife and scrape the pool. Scrape the pool. Why? Because he challenged them. Don't say that, right? Just say, it's nice. It's nice to be nice to the nice. It's nice. It's nice to be nice to the nice. It looks nice. It looks good. No, don't try to do anything, because your business competition will fuck up everything you did to make it look like their business is better than your business. Just forgive, debt, and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful, peace. Roll over, tell Don Jr. the news, and then, hey, yeah, roll over, Beethoven, tell Tchaikovsky the news. Right, you got this, okay. Oh, daddy, daddy, I beg of you, whisper to mommy, it's all right with you. 'Cause they're rocking on bandstand, Philadelphia, PA, deep in the heart of Texas, down the Frisco Bay, all over St. Louis, and somewhere else too, I can't remember what it was. All the cats want to dance with sweet little 16. Jeffrey Osborne will never be able to have those parties ever again if we're living the Lord's Prayer, because nobody's going to want to show up because you don't have quarterback face. You're not the best dancer at every school. And the guys, you don't want to be the best dancer. You say, no, he like you, you like him. You go be him. You like him. We have no longer have politic. Since there's no politic for money, you go have sex with blonde guy who drive you crazy with cute son named Bishop. If Lord wanted us to be married, we would have together our baby and name him Andre Raphael. There you go. Okay, love you too. But since their lives are destroyed by economics and having to build golf courses for a bunch of assholes, discuss our existence like it's a commodity. Mortimer Randolph. To be loved. Oh, what a feeling. Damn people from McDonald's. Shut up, Mr. McDowell. Do you understand, you Jerry Curl Jew selling people? Right. Look. Stop, look, listen to your heart, hear what it's saying, love. If you're intelligent, you can keep up with this. And it's more entertaining, more intelligent, and probably just as funny as David Allen talking about religion and teaching little kids how to tell time on ancient non-digital clocks. Yeah, it's just, my parents explained it to me real quick. Miss Robinson too, right? That's new and that's that. Second hands, you got 60 seconds all the way around. Every little point in the thing is a second. There's 60 of them. Okay, that's okay. So when you're going from the seconds, you start with the seconds. Then you go, okay, but in the body, and once the second hand goes around, then the minute hand goes around once. Okay? When the second hand goes around 60 times, then the fat one goes around once. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. And that's how my parents and Mrs. Robinson pretty much explained it to me. Right? He just wasn't a very good teacher. And so it made it funny because he's not a good teacher. Right? And that's, and that's why Mel Brooks is funny to you. And I'm not funny to you because you can't make money off of my being not a very good teacher, but you can do it with Mel Brooks. Hold out your hands, stick out your tush, Hands on your hips and give it a push. No, 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 no. Yes. Okay. Face it. Everything below the waist is kaputs. Okay. Do you understand? Yes. I had a better sexual rotation than Cleavon Little. Well, because he used to love them and leave them. And it's like, you love me and I never want to leave you. Yeah. And you don't want to do that with a woman. Right, that's why I don't want to have sex with you, because I want to have sex with Ursula Castro, I think, for the rest of my life, and not you, Melissa Bradley. You are cute. You will find a guy that wants to have sex. Mike Whalen and Link Wolf, they like Lori, they like the blonde girl. They want to have sex with Miss Pendrake their whole life. Me, I want to have sex with Running Moon my whole life. It's nothing personal. Dun, 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 dun. Do you understand? Okay. It's just sometimes, you know, Maria, the most beautiful sound I ever heard. Maria. You know, one enchanted evening, you may know your true love. Younger than springtime. Are you? Older than Derek? Am I? Can we have a functional marriage? Hell no. They've got a bank account and the best tech to make it grow. Stop! Cease and desist. Cease and desist. The ghost of Dr. Seuss compelled you. That's what Noah used to call Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss wants you to read Dr. Seuss, Dad. I miss Noah. He's a sweetheart. He treated you like shit the last time he talked to you. That's because he was fucked in the ear by your technology, not because, you know, when you take somebody away from someone that loves them and then fuck them in the head with technology, when they talked, said, why did you let them fuck me in the head with technology? Why didn't you keep loving me? I had a choice, Noah. Be the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer and protect all people's children from being fucked in the head with money, with technology over money, or just take care of you guys and leave the rest of those fuckers to their own devices. What did you choose? I chose the Lord's Prayer and correcting the technology with the Lord's Prayer. Oh, on nothing at all. After all, I will be the one to hold you in my arms. After all, I will be the one to hold you. I will be the one to hold you in my arms. In my arms. Nanook, let's get drunk. It's very cold. Oh, Canada, right? Well, I don't know about their gravy things and all that. I did know that they'd speak French to you at the urinals, and I'm like, not from New Mexico. We don't talk to each other when we pee in, and we got a dick in our hands. Okay, you don't speak English. You think I'm French. Canadian. Okay, this is very uncomfortable. I am only 13 years old, and okay, I'm trying to talk to the dude, and it's like, oui, lave sus manos, hable español. I was just like, this is uncomfortable. This man is sitting here, he looks at me, he thinks I'm French Canadian, he starts just talking to me. I'm like, no, man, dude, I ain't French. But I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, I got that compliment all the time. You Mexican? I appreciate the compliment. You're saying I look like Guy Williams. Nice. I just might be able to banana, banana. When look in my eyes, pretty woman, the world is a peaceful place. All that I thought is with the you that is me, and dub it on your face. Stand by me, baby, and we'll find out, baby, before our day is done. Look in my eyes, pretty woman, and we'll overcome. What are you doing Sunday, baby? Hey, I want to bury you, not bury Mary. I have a speech impediment. I'm a talker. I'm like Bonnie Kripke. Make the money stop. I'm working on it. Why do they want to go to space? They want to continue to trap the soul in the mind and think that, you know, and when my time on Earth is through, then one by one the stars will all go out and you and I will simply fly away. I really like David Gates. Popsicles, icicles. Hey, it's the mermaids. Right. Is that Demi Lovato? She is cute. Okay, guys, do you understand? Okay. I thought it was Jennifer Lopez. Like, oh my God, that's a good picture of her. That's Demi Lovato. Oh my gosh, it's the 13-year-old in the short shorts and in Shelley's Neighborhood, and you're a pervert. No, did you see what that girl's wearing? Did you see the butt on that girl? She's 13. Her dad needs to take a belt and beat her ass. Girl, you 13. You don't need to be dressed like I used to do with Natalie. No, you don't need to be wearing that. I'm going to kill all the people in Mr. Mexico. Now, here's the outfit for you. No, everybody's going to want to take her in the danish closets or ravage her sexually if she wears that to school in junior high. She's not ready for that yet. She may never be ready for that. The only person I want seeing her in something like that is her husband, and make sure he earned it. If he didn't earn it, kick him right in the dick, Noah. Girl, Crummy, smack him in the head. Thank you. You don't make our sisters cry. Well, Dad raised us not to make your sister cry, right? You control dick, right? Like when I married Law and stuff, it was his contest and stuff. My sister, Linda talked. I said, "Is it a problem between you and Ralph?" No. She goes, "No, Ralph and Jerry it's not bad about it at all. What about it? The only problem we have is Ralph's wife," and I didn't listen. I'm like, oh shit, yeah. She has problems with it. It's like, why? What if you got the better deal? What if Linda's wife cheats and her husband cheats and yours doesn't? Okay, yeah, but he's a bodybuilder and all that. But what if he sleeps with other women and Ralph doesn't? Didn't you get the better deal? Right? But everybody wants to have sex with him, and not as many people want to have sex with him. Yeah, but maybe they don't want to have sex with him because they know he doesn't cheat. And where does a little tear come from? Where does a little tear come from? When you love the roving kind, right? If you want to be the winner and dominate, you have a tendency to be promiscuous. If you're the nature boy like Judah Krishnamurti, there was a boy, a very strange and chatted boy. They tried to tell us we're too young to really be in love, right? And they will find that we were not too young at all, right? Life's eternal, grace is infinite. Try explaining that to Ezra Taft Benson and John McCain. They don't listen too good. They've got surveillance equipment, lots of money, and that's how they get ahead. They don't trust anybody, and that's how they get ahead and stay ahead. They try to tell us we're too... The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Right? Forgive, debt, and trespass, love, on, turn on, faith, and peace. Let's load this one up. Man, I am always working. Just like my cousin Bob, yes. And my Messiah Haley, yes. And the work is hard because you guys suck. Work good. Live Lord's Prayer first. There you go. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm still working on it. Okay. What it means to be human. 25 Buddhist stories of every kind of human struggle. 3 hours of people making money off of trying to act like they're Judah Krishnamurti. Well, that sucks. We suck again. I know. You guys are nuts. Okay, but I still love you. Well, life's eternal and grace is infinite. If I don't love you, no one's going to.